Good morning. It's Sue from Just Two Tourists, and we are on the Enchanted Princess. Today we're going to Boston. I've got my latte, and today I've got a chocolate croissant. And let's see if we could see outside here. We're sailing away and we're excited. We're getting off around noon to go to Boston. We don't get there till noon. We're gonna go to Boston. I think we're just gonna take a taxi down to Quincy Market. That's the plan. And maybe get a lobster roll and enjoy maybe a little shopping and get back on. So that's our plans for today. And the latte still gets 5 sips. And let's see with this. It's good. I would give that 4 chews. Good morning. And remember, Sue with Just Two Tourists, but we're missing Chip. Love you, honey. The more I get to know this Princess app, they really do it very good. Right here, we're at Boston today, and if I just push this viewport guide, here comes up all the things I need to know about Boston, and even like a little map, and I could download it. So that's another good thing on this app. They give you all the information. So spend some time kind of looking around the app, because this Princess app really, this is on the ship schedule. And then it's nice that you could switch to this like My Journey, and it starts giving all the information that you had hearted. So that's similar to what like Disney does, but it's got all your reservations. What I like is you could, just like Disney, you could go and see all the different days, but it does have some extra stuff. And then I would say like the medallion is nice when you come up to your room and your hands are full, it opens it up. So enjoying the app, and the Wi-Fi is fantastic on here. Good morning, at least now it is. I've got my second breakfast, and I'm at the Princess Theater. They're going to have like an information session for Portland and St. John. And for some reason they told us to come on 7, but they're open down there. I don't know why we came up here. So, but I'm here now. Cheers. Hey. We just got dropped off at Quincy Market, and what was good is that we got off, we bypassed the taxi and called an Uber, and that was really probably the best way to do it. And I think it was about $25, and then we're right here. We're gonna do a little shopping, get something to eat, and then probably Uber back. So if you're just going on your own, let all the stuff go through a little bit and go on your way. So yep, here we are. I'm gonna kind of show you around a little bit. Oh, there's like Faneuil Hall right there, and you're right in the heart of everything. There, Quincy Market. Yep. We're all right here. There's food. Cookies, Boston chip yard. I just thought that was clever. Okay, this is when we first came in. I saw the Wicked Lobster, and that's where I want to be. And that's the oyster bar. This is Wicked Lobster. So I'm going to get an oyster bar. This is all the food hall. Lobster roll. All this stuff. And this is what I'm going to get. lobster pie, lobster bisque, lobster seafood salad, hot buttered lobster roll. Served with butter. That's what I want. That's exactly what I want. Butter. And there's all the fun stuff. Okay, this is the bill. It's $32.49 today. I'm sure they change it, and with the tax it was $34.76 for my lobster roll. And here's all the other stuff. They have the chowder in a bowl. You can get the cup, you can get the mug, you can get all the stuff. Here it is. And here I am, getting ready for my lobster roll. Okay, here's my lobster roll. I'm gonna have to report on how it was. My friends are sitting down. I've got to stand up. There's not many places to sit here. Okay, I just came to the North End Bakery. They've got yummy looking things. I was checking out the cannoli and the Boston cream pie. I went with Boston cream pie. I'm going to go taste it now and I'll let you know what I think about the Boston cream pie. Okay, this is the best Boston cream pie I've ever had. This is like a fudgy layer right here. And I'm going to give this 5 chews plus. Now, the Wicked Lobster Roll, it was fine, but I've had better. So I'm going to give it, but it is lobster and butter, so I'm going to have to give it 4 chews. But Red's Lobster is still the winner by far. Okay, we've had the lobster roll, we had the Boston cream pie. Now we're walking. All I need is a magnet. and I'll be happy. But we're gonna shop on down the way here. There's all these different sections down here, all kinds of little carts and stuff. Carts of stuff. All the stuff. See, there's the stuff. There's stuff. Here we are at historic Faneuil Hall, and right across is the Quincy Market, and that's where we were. So this is like the historic part, and then the Quincy Market where we got the lobster roll and the Boston cream pie, and all the shopping is around here, and there's much more shopping all the way around. Quincy Market. Inside Faneuil Hall, got more food, more little shops, more stuff to buy, more stuff to look for. So all these lovely historic buildings, this is like what it is now. It's now food and stuff. Food and stuff. That's what it's all here. Historic. Historic Faneuil Hall. And we come out and look what we got here. We had the North Market, now we have the South Market over here. This is, I mean, really, if you just want to spend a couple hours, just come to the Quincy Market, Faneuil Hall, North Market, and the South Market, and you've kind of got time to eat and drink and do a little shopping, and then get back on the ship. It's perfect. Food. Watch your food. Watch your food. He was right there. He was going to get it. He was going to get it. Watch the cobblestones and listen for all the music and fun stuff. Here's the other end of Quincy Market. And there's some little shops out here. And here is Quincy Market. And here's another marketplace. So many places to take our money. Well, we've had a wonderful time here in Boston. We got our lobster roll, we got our Boston cream pie, we shopped, got our Boston magnet, Boston t-shirt. Now, I think we're going to try and see if we can make it back to the port. But it's wonderful. Just take a Uber, come over here to Quincy Market and spend a time in the area. If you don't have anything else to do, it was very easy and relaxing. And now on with our day. There's this little side street by the Quincy Market. We kind of came like right in the middle of like Quincy Market and everything. Cars don't go in there, so you kind of have to go to a side street. And we're right by this parking garage that kind of says North Market Building. And then there's a Starbucks on the corner, but it's kind of quiet here. So this is a good, you kind of have to go to a street and you don't want to go that one of those main streets to get your Uber. So that's what we did. We got 1 minute. I'm getting to be an expert at this Uber stuff. We're seeing all the lobster places, lots of crab places, lots of stuff. Here we are at the pier, all the different little things.
It said text.
Fish
Go
pier.
right away.
I didn't know if Tony's Sports Bar. I didn't know if we'd see like our ships coming up around here. Legal Harborside, Legal Seafood right here. And these are some of the places that they talked about that you could like walk down and eat at. That was that Legal Seafood. I think that's pretty close to where we're at. Yankee Lobster. And we're coming back into the port. I'm sure you can walk kind of a different direction rather than coming down here. Might be a little bit faster. There's the Love Beer, Love Life. Love Beer, Love Harpoon Brewery. I bet you could tour that. I wonder if they have any of that harpoon beer on the ship. We're definitely getting close. And there's our princess ship right here. So we know we're back at the right place. And here's the hop on, hop off. It gets you right here. Enchanted Princess, that is us. And we're coming right back on. Yeah, as soon as you get off, and here's where you're at. Black Falcon Avenue. Okay, here's our ship. Just checking to see that we have our pass with us. And here's that Insignia Oceana ship that was at the other place. And all the shipping stuff. And then we're just getting in line here. And we're back at the ship. Easy peasy. And there's our beautiful Enchanted Princess. See, when you get right beside it, how big it is. Starboard on the working side of the dock. And there's everyone coming on the ship. And that's where we were, just down there. Ooh, and there's a plane. The plane. We had a wonderful time in Boston. We're having a great time. Now we're getting ready. We're going to go have a pre-dinner drink. And believe it or not, we're going to eat some more. We are in the Crown Grill bar with luscious libations, signature cocktails, time-honored classics, martinis, and coconuts, Normandy pear, and beyond cocktail collection. We're at the Crown Grill. It's very pretty. A lot of their bars are all just like kind of open and walk through like this. I wish they had some more bars that like were enclosed, because you get all the traffic, and then almost all of these have bands, so there's no kind of like quiet, relaxed kind of bar. At least I haven't found it. Maybe I will. I got the melon sour. It tastes like a sour, but
It looks like lemon.
I taste the lemon part, but I'm having a hard time tasting the melon. But it's a good drink, so I'm going to give it 3.5 sips. You know what? We could try something else next. My next drink is this Normandy pear, which is Grey Goose, liqueur 43, lemon, autumn syrup, and a side shot of Moscato. And that's what it looks like right there. So I took a sip. It's very strong. So right now I'd give it 1 sip. I'm going to put in the Moscato and see if that makes a difference. My Normandy pear is like a 1 sip because it's strong for me. But I had the Moscato side, and
The time, our appointment.
it probably brings it up to like 2.5 sips, but I was only able to get in about half of the Moscato. So maybe if I get in more of the Moscato, it'll get up to a 3.
Hope you enjoy lovely dinner with me in Crown Grill. Before I take your order, we have any food allergy or something? Any allergy? This is 2 kinds of bread, both of them with garlic and butter. The sliced one with parmesan cheese, the roll one with mozzarella cheese. Enjoy it. Have a look in the menu. I will be back in a bit.
Happy birthday to you.
I got the Bonanza Cabernet,
Take please the
and
iceberg lettuce. Yes, madam. And I will take
I really like this. I'm going to give this a 5 sips. Okay, this is Roquefort onion, French onion soup. So this should be interesting, and I will report back because I have never had this flavor profile. And our waiter said it was fancy.
Yes, of course.
Yes, it's very fancy. I have to say that this was the best French onion soup I've had in a very long time. 5 chews, and it was like a Roquefort French onion soup, and it was very deep, and the onions were yummy. Everything was very yummy, and it was to the very last drop, and it took me forever to eat even what I did. It was hot. Very good. My wine that I like so much is Bonanza Cabernet Sauvignon from California. It's a new member of the Camus family. This wine has granular smooth tannins, flavors of baking chocolate and dark berry compote with a scent of popcorn butter. And here it is, right here.
It's very good, and it doesn't leave that
Again, I said 5 sips.
coating on your tongue.
So far, it's been a pretty good dinner. I messed up. I didn't take a picture of our dinner. I got the filet. We got the little choice of the salts and mushrooms and a baked potato. It's very good, and there's some kind of like sauce, and it's very good. It's just, I'm like done. I'm like tapping out. I need to go take a nap and then come back. But everything here at the Crown Grill has been excellent,
So we think that,
and
we think that she's really
it's just a
valuable
lot.
and she gets that, and then we have coffee, please.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got the decaf.
Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Look
It's
at
got all
this.
the other-
How fancy.
He will be here now to give you
Okay.
Africa, the man who
who has way too much energy and he burns energy night after night. Give it up for Rhino! How this game gonna work? In order to avoid the injuries, they not gonna run. You're gonna run. If you get injured, that's okay. But if they injured, I'm gonna end up in Lewisburg. So what are you gonna do? You obviously don't know the answer, so that's why your audience
We're here for the pub quiz, Upper East Side, Lower West
We have divided the
Side.
entire rocking room in 4 categories. Name that tune. Then you have to give me years when the song was released, but I will tell you the decade, okay? Then we're gonna have some celebrities. You're gonna see famous people from Slovakia and Poland, and you have to give me the names. You have to come up, then turn it on, then turn it again, and then do 1, 2, 3, and then say boom, and then you answer, okay? Super clear? You're going to burn so much calories tonight. The battery only needs 4 minutes, so this game show gonna be only 5 minutes long, that's it. Then you come here and you do something with the rhythm of the music. You can't just come here and say, that's too boring.
Well, we come to the end of another day on the Enchanted Princess. And today we were in Boston and we had a great dinner at the Crown and Anchor the steak place. And it was fantastic. We watched a little bit of the 80s game show today. Everything was like 80s related. So we did the 80s and I came back and we have our little princess information. Tomorrow in Portland is another tender day. So they give you all the information, who, what, when, where, how, about tendering in the morning and getting your tickets. And then also they always give you a new stateroom breakfast that you could put out. You can get juices, bottled water, fresh fruit, yogurt, cereals, breads, pastries from the griddle, preserves, and then your desired time. It looks like the earliest time is 6:30 to 7. We have to be down there at 7:15. So I don't know. I think my friends are going to do this, but we have to be in the Princess Theater at like 7:25. So I'm thinking we got to be there. I like to be there a little bit early, so like 7:15-ish. So yeah, that's breakfast. So hopefully we'll find some stuff afterwards. And then Princess, they still get the paper one too, just like NCL. Theirs is called the Princess Patter, and it gives all the information for tomorrow at Portland, Maine. It talks about what's going on, like for food and beverage, and they always like introduce one of the staff, and then it's got all of today's events. Here's kind of a look at what it looks like. And then need to know arrival at 7, when the last shuttle comes on at 3. Time change, oh no. We're going to set it forward tomorrow when we go into Canada, I guess. So we'll be doing it 1 hour forward. That's going to hurt. So, and then it also gives all the information about where things are located. And yeah, just kind of like the need to know stuff. So I've been collecting those, and then there's the usual selling you spa and stuff from all the Next Travel and everything. So, like I said, it was a wonderful day. I would say the highlight was going into Boston and my lobster roll, but that Boston cream pie from the North End Bakery right there at Quincy Market, it was fabulous. That was the star of the show. But dinner was great too. So, and I had the best French onion soup I've ever had. It was a Gruyere and blue cheese French onion soup. It was so good. It was yummy. So, lots of fun stuff. And I'm tired. I can tell my voice is getting hoarse from talking too much and probably not getting enough sleep. So, I'm going to go to bed because we got to get up early and be ready to go on our excursion of the lighthouses. And so, till then, I'm Sue with Just Two Tourists, solo edition.